When Michael Jordan played in Chicago, the crowd just went crazy to another decibel level. And I'd get the chills every time. He played with such a fury. He was electric on the court. Before the Shrug game, the game against Portland in the NBA Finals, the public relations people couldn't find Michael. The reason was he was on the court taking three-point shots, and he was not noted as a three-point shooter. We asked him about it. He said, well, you know, you never know when a three-point shot might come in handy. Obviously, he had figured something out, that he was going to surprise them, but you have to hit the shots. This incredible onslaught of threes takes place in the first half, and he hit 6 of them. That was unheard of at that time for anyone. He looks over at our broadcast table and gives that shrug. And I think what I took out of that most, it showed his humility, that he could not believe that he hit 6 three-pointers. That was, I thought, one of the incredible moments in playoff history. I would have to go with Jordan as the GOAT.
Playing in the NBA Finals, motivation is a given. But if bulletin board material carries weight, the Blazers have plenty. The defending champion Bulls have added their voices to a chorus casting Portland as a paper tiger with talent to burn but unable to stick to a winning script. Now, can the Blazers shred that narrative and write their own championship chapter?
A look at the beautiful fountain of the Great Lakes in Grant Park as the Bulls look to pour it on against the Blazers. Now it's time to hear the starting lineup from tonight's PA announcer, Ray Clay. The stage is set here in Chicago. Welcome everyone to game one of the NBA Finals. The Portland Trail Blazers and the defending champion Chicago Bulls. Along with Coach Mike Fratello, former player Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Hart. And Mike, a Blazers team that some have questioned. What is their mentality?
Well, they've made it clear. They're out to prove a point that they're ready for this moment and that they can deliver in the clutch.
And the two leading stars for these teams. Clark, it's Clyde Drexler and Michael Jordan. Their games invite comparison, I think.
They sure do, Kevin. A lot of similarities when you look at them, from their age to the versatility and athleticism of their games. Air Jordan and Clyde the Glide, both cleared for takeoff.
On the floor for Portland, it'll be Terry Porter and Clyde Drexler in the backcourt. Up front, Jerome Kersey is at small forward. Buck Williams at the four. Handling the low post is Kevin Duckworth. For the Bulls, Bill Cartwright is at the center. Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant man the front court. John Paxson is at the point. And of course, at off guard, it'll be Michael Jordan.
And the Blazers certainly motivated to answer their detractors. That's a question they know can't be answered with words, but rather with their performance on the floor.
And it's Drexler with the ball for the Trailblazers. Jordan now defending Drexler. You can feel the energy in this building. Knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. Porter against Paxson. Now the pass to Grant. And the layup falls. And Clark, the Blazers like to play a much faster pace than the Bulls.
Certainly, Kevin, they will be looking to push the tempo. You can count on that. And that could help them with their execution, in my mind. Much simpler pushing the ball with a numbers advantage than going against the set half-court defense.
Great scouting report. Here's Jordan. Following the score by Clyde Drexler. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night.
And in my mind, the most fascinating individual matchup in this series is Drexler going up against Michael Jordan. Jordan's going to have his work cut out on the defensive end.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Coach. Yeah, you know, MJ's guarding the guy who's averaging 27 points a game in the playoffs in Drexler. So he's going to have to really do a lot of work at both ends of the floor.
And Portland has possession following the miss by Michael Jordan.
Terrible pass right there. The defense was all over that. He made things very simple for them. I'm sure he's upset right now. He had a space, had it all lined up, but just couldn't convert on the mid-range jumper.
To the middle, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Cartwright with a screen on Drexler. Jordan looking it over. And he's way off from outside.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Pass to Drexler. Stolen by Grant. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Pippen. Duckworth grabs the board. Portland leading. And one thing the Bulls have been relying on is Jordan scoring Clark in the post.
That's been a bit of a surprise tactic for them in the playoffs, and it's paid dividends. More and more, they're setting up Jordan on the block. We'll see if they stick with that tonight.
Good use of his size by Cartwright. boxing out to win the offensive rebound, then taking a shot of his own.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Mike, after his poor shooting night last time out, everyone wondering how Michael Jordan will respond tonight.
Okay, we'll see very shortly. Sometimes that only helps to fire him up. Opponents are scared of Jordan coming off a bad game. He goes out there trying to prove himself all over again.
And usually is successful. Here's Paxson after the Trailblazers pick up 2. The shot's good from Jordan.
It's incredible the adjustments Jordan can make in tight quarters. Just tremendous body control.
Drexler against Jordan. Left side, Williams. Porter looking it over. There's 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here's Jordan. Passes it to Paxson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Pulls it up. Drexler's shot is off.
I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe he was too open or something. He really should have hit that one.
And here is Jordan. Grant, right side. Up top, Pippen. Shot clock at 6. A shot by Jordan, no good. Mike, one thing with this matchup, Terry Porter has really struggled against the Bulls in the past.
Definitely not a good sign for the Blazers. Porter's one of their most important players. They need him to come up big in this series.
The Bulls leading. Pippen, the pass to Grant. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
He'll normally convert on that finish. The defense got lucky.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Duckworth. His first shot coming late. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Pippen. And plenty of storylines coming into this series. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, for more on that. David.
Okay, guys, one of the stories coming into the finals is the health of Michael Jordan. He had a sore wrist in Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals, and it caused him to miss 15 of his first 20 shots. But Jordan insists the wrist is just fine. He went through his game day weightlifting routine this morning with no restrictions. Back to you.
That is a good sign. David, thank you very much. Mike, lifting weights like that today, looks like a thumbs up. What do you think?
Yeah, that's not something you do on a game day with a bad wrist. And Jordan's such a competitor that even if he is banged up, he'll fight right through it.
Always has, you're right.
Williams knows how to punch it home. That's why you get it to him in the paint.
Portland trailing here. Here's Ainge. Fires top of the key. It's rebounded by Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Danny Ainge.
And in the run-up to this series, Phil Jackson really tried to establish a mental edge. His comments about the Blazers were pretty scathing.
I don't think there's a coach that's been any better at jabbing the other team. We know how Phil Jackson operates. The Blazers, though, are a tested and veteran team. Phil's remarks possibly could backfire, being just what the Blazers need to get out to a fast start.
Solid defensive effort, putting in the work to protect the hoop and disrupt his shot.
Here's Peck. The putback. Here's Duckworth. Williams with the block.
Good anticipation by the big man that time. Williams saw it early and got the block. A good job preventing the layup. I think it's smart to make him earn it from the line.
Yeah, intelligent defense there. The coaching staff encourages these guys to do whatever they can to avoid giving up easy buckets.
Both free throws good from Duckworth.
And Duckworth is known for being an aggressive scorer, someone that can hurt you down low.
Armstrong with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Jordan has it in the corner. And the Bulls with another miss.
Just unable to get into any kind of rhythm this quarter.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. But his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That'll be his second foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. Hanson's checked in. Robinson down low. Guarded by Jordan.
And guys, there was talk coming into the series that it could be the Blazers' last shot at a title with this roster.
You know, Mike, they're an aging team, so that's a valid question or concern. I mean, you look at Drexler, Williams, Porter, Kersey, all right around 30. When those are your core guys, the window does start to close in a little bit. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
The shot's good from Livingston.
When you take high-quality shots like Cliff Livingston does, you should shoot a high percentage.
With a bucket here, Coach Fratello, they can recapture the lead.
I like how they've hung in there. Never let things get out of hand.
Now, here is Robinson. Tries it from 9. Duckworth, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Duckworth's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
1:09 left here in the opening quarter. The pass to Hanson. 5 on the clock. Bryant with the rebound. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Duckworth. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Duckworth's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Jordan in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. Jordan's got 6.
Give credit to MJ, sinking that corner. Three.
Here's Peck. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Great recognition to read the D and go with the floater. Beautiful touch.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Hanson. Ainge covering. Kicks it out to Jordan. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Peck. Down low. Here's Robinson on the mark with the 15-footer. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Room to fire for mid-range, and he's more than capable of knocking that down.
And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Bulls. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. We welcome you back for the second quarter of Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Tremendous action so far between the Bulls and the Trailblazers. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Chicago leading.
And with Jordan leading the way, the Bulls won their first title last year. I'm not sure they'll have to wait long for another one.
On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Bryant. Drexler is out there with Porter, and there's Buck Williams, and it's Kersey in at the 3 spot. And when we talk about Jordan, we're talking about a man, Clark, in the prime of his career, at the very top of his game.
Yeah, one of the best we've ever seen, Kevin. I wouldn't doubt the Larry O'Brien trophy lives in the Bulls trophy case for a few more years. I mean, the Blazers might not want to hear that, but it could very well happen.
Michael Jordan on the wing. No good on the 3.
And he needs to simplify things on offense. He's settling for too many outside shots and it's hurting his team.
Puts it up from 12. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Good reward for Kersey for that effort on the offensive glass. A couple of easy points right there.
Jordan against Drexler. Goes up from the top of the key. A shot by Jordan. No good. And Portland with the ball. Drexler scanning the floor. Here's Bryant. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Bryant's got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers. Jordan outside. Back to Pippen. Launches it. Rebound, Porter.
You know, you look at Pippen's performance, and it's pretty obvious to me he's not going full speed, and I just hope he's feeling okay out there. Hey, this is a pretty funny story you think about it. After Chicago drafted Jordan in 1984, he flew into town, but they didn't have anybody at the airport to pick him up. A chauffeur at the airport recognized him and offered him a ride. I bet you the Bulls figured out how to take better care of Jordan after that.
Now, here's Pippen. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Inside. And the dunk by Grant.
The Bulls continue to share the ball. They're unselfish, active, and finding points easily at the moment.
That's hard to believe the Bulls wouldn't be prepared to greet the number 3 overall pick, Mike. I've never heard of that before.
Well, it worked out well for the chauffeur, though. Jordan appreciated it so much that he hired him as his personal assistant. And he still got the job.
A good deed rewarded.
Why couldn't that be you and I, Kev? We could be driving him around.
Now off the inbound, and the dunk by Jordan.
Chicago doing a nice job moving the ball, finding good shooting opportunities, and exploiting the weaknesses of the defense with really on-target, on-time passing.
Here is Kersey. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Pippen.
The intelligence of Porter on full display. So creative at figuring out how to attract contact.
First trip to the line for him here. That's off as well, so he misses both.
An efficient shooter like Porter is such a valuable asset on offense. I mean, if he can't find a shot for a
Tying an NBA Finals record in a half. Michael Jordan with his third three, providing an early lift for the Chicago Bulls.
And the Bulls might be a little short on the bench. Craig Hodges has been limited with a bad ankle.
Williams with the block. From deep, Jordan. A 4 3-pointer falls for Jordan. The NBA Finals record is 6. He's knocking on the door and getting oh so close. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
They need to use this timeout to evaluate how they can slow him down. He's lighting them up from beyond the arc.
Here's Kersey. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
This is where Kersey can really hurt you. I mean, you've got to defend him closely in that mid-range area.
Chicago leading by 5. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And they recover it. Outside Jordan. That doesn't go either for Jordan. Trailblazers trail by 5. Ryan in the post. He's against Williams. The shot's good. And so Jordan will bring it up for Chicago. And while we have a chance, let's send it over to David Aldridge courtside.
Thanks, guys. In this series, of course, everyone's looked forward to that head-to-head matchup between Michael Jordan and Clyde Drexler. Now, Jordan's defense is going to be a key role, maybe more so than it was in their last series. Cleveland's backcourt doesn't have the firepower that Drexler brings, and it's Jordan's job to slow him down. We'll see if he's up to it, guys. Back to you.
You will indeed. Okay, Dave, thank you very much. Mike, we all know how much Michael Jordan enjoys a challenge, and he's got a challenge in front of him right now.
And I think he's already enjoying it. For as much attention as his offense gets, he can anchor this team.
That triple gives Jordan 5. Michael Jordan is just 1 3-pointer away from an NBA Finals record. And right away, we can see the one-on-one battle, Mike, between Jordan and Drexler is going to take center stage.
And not in the way Clyde wanted. Jordan's been toying with him. If this is how their matchup is going to go, the Blazers are in trouble.
Big trouble.
The next foul will put them in the penalty.
You have to be careful now. You don't want to give away free points at the line.
Paxson, he's checked in for B.J. Armstrong. Paxson against Porter. Bryant with a screen for Porter. Right side, Bryant. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Bryant's got 7 points.
Easy assist there from Porter. He certainly finds the open man with ease.
Now, here's Pippen. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Left side, Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. And they double up Jordan. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
An unfortunate misfire, just dishing the ball straight out of bounds.
A different look now for Portland. Kevin Duckworth is checked in for Williams. Robinson comes in for Jerome Kersey. And Pack subbed in for Terry Porter. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now Duckworth. Out to the right wing. To the inside. Drexler. He nails it, and we're tied up. Drexler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I like seeing Drexler get it done inside, punishing the defense for letting them get in that tight.
And here is Jordan. He's got 20. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Bryant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Duckworth. And Grant sends it back.
Great defense from the big man there. Grant positioning himself perfectly to get the block.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
Shot from the inbound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
With all the different things Pippen can do, Scotty is one of the toughest matchups in the NBA.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Known as an elite defender, Pippen is also more than capable of shouldering the offense sometimes, too.
He doesn't get the second one. Portland trailing here. Bryant passes to Pat. The 9-foot shot. And Grant sends it back. And here's Jordan outside. Robinson with the block. From downtown. Unable to get that one.
He's out there just forcing it. Terrible mindset to have with the way he shot so far.
And it's slammed in by Duckworth.
Well, he's a giant amongst even the big guys in the league. Kevin Duckworth is a load and is always looking to throw it down on you.
Jordan outside. It's Pippen on the wing. Shoots from 14. The shot comes out. Feeds to Bryant. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Williams, a screen on Drexler, and 3 from Jordan, and they get it back. That doesn't go either for Jordan. Here's Pat, guarded by Jordan. Bucket is good. And now a 5-point Trailblazer lead. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of the game. And the Bulls with another miss.
You know, he's taking shot after shot after shot, but still can't break out of this cold streak.
At this point, it's all mental. He's in his own head, not letting the shots come naturally.
Not satisfied with this lead, that's obvious, because they are trying to blow this thing wide open.
Yeah, they've really locked in here and are valuing each possession.
Ryan against Williams. Here's Drexler. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shot to stop the run. Jordan can't get that one to fall. Duckworth with it from about 19 feet. That one no good.
And people will say he shouldn't take that mid-range look, but he had the space and is capable of making it.
Chicago calls timeout. And as both teams pause action here for a minute, these players are focused on staying hydrated with Gatorade, which is crucial to helping them play the entire game.
No question about it, partner. We all know how important it is to keep your energy up. And Gatorade certainly helps big time in that regard.
Jordan way outside.
When Michael Jordan played in Chicago, the crowd just went crazy to another decibel level. And I'd get the chills every time. He played with such a fury. He was electric on the court. Before the Shrug game, the game against Portland in the NBA Finals, well, the public relations people couldn't find Mike.
Playing in the NBA Finals, motivation is a given. But if bulletin board material carries weight, the Blazers have plenty. The defending champion Bulls have added their voices to a chorus, casting Portland as...
Not far from Chicago Stadium, the beautiful fountain in Grant Park, here on the banks of Lake Michigan. Now it's time to hear the starting lineup from tonight's PA announcer, Ray Clay. The stage is set here in Chicago. Welcome everyone to Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Portland Trail Blazers and the defending champion Chicago Bulls. Along with Coach Mike Fratello, former player Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And Mike, a Blazers team that some have questioned. What is their mentality?
Well, they've made it clear. They're out to prove a point that they're ready for this moment and that they can deliver in the clutch.
And the two leading stars for these teams, Clark, it's Clyde Drexler and Michael Jordan. Their games invite comparison, I think.
They sure do, Kevin. A lot of similarities when you look at them, from their age to the versatility and athleticism of their games. Air Jordan and Clyde the Glide, both cleared for takeoff.
On the floor for Portland, it'll be Terry Porter and Clyde Drexler in the backcourt. Up front, Jerome Kersey is at small forward. Buck Williams at the 4. Handling the low post is Kevin Duckworth. For the Bulls, Bill Cartwright is at the center. Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant man the front court. John Paxson is at the point. And of course, at off guard, it'll be Michael Jordan.
And the Blazers certainly motivated to answer their detractors. That's a question they know can't be answered with words, but rather with their performance on the floor.
Throwing it down with tremendous power.
Woo! One-handed nonetheless.
He's an absolute force, that's for certain.
And 3 from Jordan. Rebound by Williams. And Clark, the Blazers like to play a much faster pace than the Bulls.
Certainly, Kevin, they will be looking to push the tempo. You can count on that. And that could help them with their execution, in my mind. Much simpler pushing the ball with a numbers advantage than going against the set half-court defense.
A great scouting report. Quick start for the Bulls in this one. 4-point game. Kersey against Pippen. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, I tell you, Pippen's length helps him close to the rim. Uses that length to score through contact.
Porter against Paxson. Drexler inside. Takes it off the glass.
And in my mind, the most fascinating individual matchup in this series is Drexler going up against Michael Jordan. Jordan's going to have his work cut out on the defensive end.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Coach. Yeah, you know, MJ's guarding the guy who's averaging 27 points a game in the playoffs in Drexler. So he's going to have to really do a lot of work at both ends of the floor.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Williams in the post, guarded by Paxson.
Pippen putting in the work to get there for the denial. That was really a nice hustle play.
And plenty of storylines coming into this series. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, for more on that. David.
Okay, guys, one of the stories coming into the finals is the health of Michael Jordan. He had a sore wrist in Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals, and it caused him to miss 15 of his first 20 shots. But Jordan insists the wrist is just fine. He went through his game day weightlifting routine this morning with no restrictions. Back to you.
That is a good sign. David, thank you very much. Mike, lifting weights like that today, that looks like a thumbs up. What do you think?
Yeah, that's not something you do on a game day with a bad wrist. And Jordan's such a competitor that even if he is banged up, he'll fight right through.
Always has, you're right. Cartwright gets the bucket.
Really like the effort from the defense. But Cartwright muscles through that inside opposition.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
And one thing the Bulls have been relying on is Jordan's scoring, Clark, in the post.
That's been a bit of a surprise tactic for them in the playoffs, and it's paid dividends. More and more, they're setting up Jordan on the block. We'll see if they stick with that tonight.
Using his size to his advantage. Like seeing Cartwright force the issue and get the whistle.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second.
Have to appreciate what Cartwright gives you. He's a starting caliber center who's terrific in the post.
And there's the pass to Williams. Drexler with it. Duckworth in the post. He's against Cartwright. And it's blocked. And they get it back. And he gets it to go. And Mike, after his poor shooting night last time out, everyone wondering how Michael Jordan will respond tonight.
Okay, we'll see very shortly. Sometimes that only helps to fire him up. Opponents are scared of Jordan coming off a bad game. He goes out there trying to prove himself all over again.
And usually is successful. And again, Chicago, no good. Trailblazers trail by 3. Outside Williams. Passes it to Kersey. Now Porter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Drexler. Jordan with some nice D.
I love how he challenged the shot. That takes some guts near the hoop.
Here's Grant. Pass to Paxson. Outside, Jordan. From the arc. Portland grabs the miss.
And right now, I think he's ready for this quarter to be over.
I don't know if I've ever seen him this cold. Rough quarter indeed.
Pass to Duckworth. Back to Drexler. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Mike, one thing with this matchup, Terry Porter has really struggled against the Bulls in the past.
Definitely not a good sign for the Blazers. Porter's one of their most important players. They need him to come up big in this series.
Jordan wide open. And they'll get another chance. That doesn't go either for Jordan. Trailblazers trail by 3. He lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And sometimes Jordan's impossible to guard, which forces the D to foul him.
The Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops. Some changes for Chicago. Williams, he's checked in for Cartwright. Livingston comes in for Grant. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for Paxson.
What separates Jordan from others, in my mind, is his singular focus. Nothing comes between him and the ultimate goal of winning the game.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
And so Jordan will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 4. He kicks to Armstrong. Right side, Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. This one for 3. And it's Armstrong missing. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Robinson. Off the left rim and out.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Pippen. Some solid defense from Robinson.
And guys, there was talk coming into the series that it could be the Blazers' last shot at a title with this roster.
You know, Mike, they're an aging team, so that's a valid question or concern. I mean, you look at Drexler, Williams, Porter, Kersey, all right around 30. When those are your core guys, the window does start to close in a little bit.
On defense, Chicago. 4-point game. There's the pass to Pat. Clock at 6. To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
This is the creativity he brings to this offense. Fantastic at involving his teammates with his passing.
And here's Jordan outside. Jordan nails the triple, his 2nd of this first half. Portland's going to need a tighter grip here on Michael. Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Just not on the same page right there. Not sure what he was trying to do with that pass.
Grant, he's checked in for Chicago. Chicago leading by 5. Pass to Armstrong. Outside Jordan. Lets it go with a 3. Robinson pulls it in. Trailblazers trail by 5. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Pat. No points in the game yet for him. Outside Robinson. No good on the triple.
It's actually hard to believe that since their title in 1978, the Blazers have only missed the playoffs.
Tying an NBA Finals record in a half. Michael Jordan with his third three, providing an early lift for the Chicago Bulls. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Duckworth is checked in. Here's Pat. He's covered by Armstrong. And Bryant slams it in.
Hey, you better get a body on him and box him out.
Yeah, he makes him pay. You're right.
And unless you get a body on him, he's going to continue to do that.
Armstrong passes to Livingston. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Duckworth. Lobbed up there for Robinson. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Michael Jordan getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. We welcome you back for the second quarter of Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Tremendous action so far between the Bulls and the Trailblazers. Trailblazers trail by 6. They've got Michael Jordan. Cartwright is out there with Grant. That's B.J. Armstrong, and it's Pippen in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Grant kicks to Jordan. The 4 3-pointer falls for Jordan. The NBA Finals record is 6. He's knocking on the door and getting oh so close. Mike, I'd say any questions about Jordan's bad wrist have now been answered.
It's not affecting him at all, and he's taking advantage of some really soft Portland D. By the look of it, MJ's going to make this a long night for the Blazers.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
What concentration from Jordan, not allowing the defense to affect this shot even with contact.
Drexler passes to Bryant. Here's Porter. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep, so you have to fight through those picks.
And here's that triple gives Jordan 5. Michael Jordan is just 1 3-pointer away from an NBA Finals record. Armstrong against Porter. Outside Robinson. Back to Porter. 6 to shoot. From deep 3-point range. Robinson misses. And so Grant will bring it up for Chicago. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Pippen for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You know, you look at Pippen's performance, and it's pretty obvious to me he's not going full speed, and I just hope he's feeling okay out there.
Here's Drexler.
A true anchor. Cartwright shows quick reflexes to come away with that block.
Duckworth against Jordan. Takes the 3. A shot, no good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
And with Jordan leading the way, the Bulls won their first title last year. I'm not sure they'll have to wait long for another one.
Chicago doing a nice job moving the ball, finding good shooting opportunities, and exploiting the weaknesses of the defense with really on-target, on-time passing.
Pippen, the pass to Cartwright. Kicks to Armstrong. This is to Pippen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Offensive rebound. Jordan outside. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Lets the 3 fly. Tying the NBA Finals record. Michael Jordan with an exceptional display of shooting. That was his 6th three-pointer in this game. Porter passes to Robinson. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And when we talk about Jordan, we're talking about a man, Clark, in the prime of his career. At the very top of his game.
Yeah, one of the best we've ever seen, Kevin. I wouldn't doubt the Larry O'Brien trophy lives in the Bulls trophy case for a few more years. I mean, the Blazers might not want to hear that, but it could very well happen.
And the Bulls making a change here. Williams is checked in. And then for the Trailblazers, Williams comes in for Duckworth. And Kersey subbed in for Robinson. And while we have a chance, let's send it over to David Aldridge courtside.
Thanks, guys. In this series, of course, everyone's looked forward to that head-to-head matchup between Michael Jordan and Clyde Drexler. Now, Jordan's defense is going to be a key role, maybe more so than it was in their last series. Cleveland's backcourt doesn't have the firepower that Drexler brings, and it's Jordan's job to slow him down. We'll see if he's up to it, guys. Back to you.
We will indeed. Okay, Dave, thank you very much. Mike, we all know how much Michael Jordan enjoys a challenge, and he's got a challenge in front of him right now.
And I think he's already enjoying it. For as much attention as his offense gets, he can anchor this team with his defense as well.
Good point.
Boy, Cartwright is a monster. Tough task for the defense trying to stop him. Hey, this is a pretty funny story you think about it. After Chicago drafted Jordan in 1984, he flew into town, but they didn't have anybody at the airport to pick him up. A chauffeur at the airport recognized him and offered him a ride.
Super 2.
I bet you the Bulls figured out how to take better care of Jordan after that.
No good on that one. That's hard to believe the Bulls wouldn't be prepared to greet the number 3 overall pick, Mike. I've never heard of that before.
Well, it worked out well for the chauffeur, though. Jordan appreciated it so much that he hired him as his personal assistant. And he still got the job.
A good deed rewarded.
Why couldn't that be you and I, Kev? We could be driving him around.
Porter outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And right away, we can see the one-on-one battle, Mike, between Jordan and Drexler is going to take center stage.
And not in the way Clyde wanted. Jordan's been toying with him. If this is how their matchup is going to go, the Blazers are in trouble.
Yeah, big trouble. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. So for the Bulls, King comes in for Bill Cartwright, and it's Purdue in for Williams. Portland with the ball. They trail by 14. Here's Kersey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And once again, the Bulls defense stifling Porter.
Well, with that size and athleticism on the wings, they have the ability to get him out of his comfort zone. He only shot 31% against them in the regular season, and his struggles continue tonight.
Yeah, it's hurting. Here's Bryant, and a great assist by Drexler as that one goes in. Drexler's got his 3rd assist on the night. Bulls leading by 12. Now, here's Pippen. Paxson outside. Jordan in the corner. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul.
And you can see he was set right there in good legal guarding position. That's a nice job.
And his teammates appreciate him sacrificing his body. Just a gritty defensive play.
Pax checked in for the Trailblazers. Drexler against Jordan. Here's Pack. No good. Shot missing. Jordan with some nice D. He takes it in, and it's Jordan with the jam.
On the drive, MJ is so ferocious, he never even thinks about slowing down. Pedal to the metal.
Pack passes to Williams. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The Bulls continue to share the ball. They're unselfish, active, and finding points easily at the moment.
Pippen with it. To the inside. King inside. He's guarded by Williams. King's shot is off.
And the Bulls might be a little short on the bench. Craig Hodges has been limited with a bad ankle.
Ainge is checked in for Drexler. Here's Pack. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Ainge. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Like clockwork, extremely efficient, textbook alley-oop play right there.
Yeah, you know this, Clark. It takes a lot of athleticism to pull it off like that.
Show you right.
They just wish they could find that opening every trip down. Help close this gap.
From deep, Jordan. Jordan is now closing in on the most points in an NBA Finals half. Can he get to 33? Here's Pack. Guarded by Paxson. Pulls from the top of the key. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. There's the dish to Jordan. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And Clark, as for Hodges, he might not play a lot of minutes now with that injury, but he certainly, when he does play, he's a catalyst for them.
Yeah, Kevin, he's really an instant offense guy. I mean, can come in and knock down big three-pointers if the offense needs it, but unfortunately, the Bulls might not have that usual spark of his off the bench.
Hanson's checked in for Scottie Pippen. Kersey kicks to Ainge. Beyond the arc. Shot clock at 5. A shake. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Bulls leading by 15. Jordan passes to Purdue. Over Bryant. And the basket by Purdue. Purdue's got his first points of the game.
And Purdue is so assertive inside. Even with contact, he finds ways to score.
And it's Pack missing.
He had space to operate inside, but just couldn't get it to fall.
To the middle. Stolen by Ainge. Williams dishes to Ainge. Now the feed to Bryant. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And usually, you can count on him to convert there. The D did just enough to throw him off.
How do you expand the lead? Increase it. It takes good play on both ends.
Yeah, it's not just about buckets, not just about stops. You need both.
Here's Pack. Here's the floater.
Imposing his will on defense. Purdue's teammates love when he makes hustle plays like that.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
You would think they were really feeling good in warm-ups because they started this game hot out of the gates.
And their shot selection has been excellent. Great patience shown by them.
Livingston's checked in for the Bulls. Duckworth, he's checked in for Portland.
And to me, they appear desperate to stop this cold streak right now. So far, nothing is working.
You can see the frustration is mounting, and because of this, their offense has been sputtering. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Pat, guarded by Paxson. There's the lob to the hoop. Duckworth with the bucket. Duckworth's got 5 points so far.
This is where Duckworth can really shine. He's got all the height and strength.
Michael Jordan now holds the NBA Finals record for most points in a half. This is certainly a night to be remembered in NBA history. And so it's Chicago, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. They welcome into the third quarter here in Chicago, folks. The Bulls in pursuit of their second consecutive NBA title. A win here in Game 1 would go a long way toward making that happen. And it's Porter with the ball for Portland.
And I don't know how Michael Jordan can follow up that performance in the first half. But we'll find out.
Checking out the group for Rick Edelman to start this second half. We've got Kersey. Drexler out there with Porter. Then it's Williams. And it's Duckworth in at the center position. It's Porter outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Porter's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Trailblazers. One of the great halves in NBA history, Clark, shattering some league records in the process.
And you know what, Kevin? Portland's got to be terrified. I mean, we thought his wrist might affect him. Instead, Jordan looks now like he's never been better.
He's incredible. Clock at 6. Clyde Drexler on the wing. He's defended by Jordan.
With an incredible 4-foot vertical leap and that 6'11" wingspan, it's tough to get a shot over Jordan.
Chicago leading by 20. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. He kicks it to Pippen. It's rebounded by Kersey. Kersey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Jordan, Mike, is just tormenting the Blazers from three-point range.
It's going to take a much sharper effort from Portland defensively. They can't give Jordan an inch of room on the perimeter anymore.
It's good on the putback.
Got to be cognizant of where Williams is, especially on the offensive boards where he's so active.
Kersey against Pippen. And he uses the glass on the layup. Pippen's got his second basket of the night.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the league. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
Feeds it to Duckworth. Williams trying to break free.
One of the better defenders in this game. Grant teed off on that one.
Jordan passes to Pippen. And the shot goes in. And that's now 6 points here for Scottie Pippen.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
The pass to Kersey. Now Williams. Passes it to Porter. Outside, Drexler. From deep. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pippen, the pass to Carter. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Back to Pippen. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Pippen's got 6 points in the quarter.
How about this, guys? If the Blazers had taken Jordan in that '84 draft, their backcourt could have been MJ and Clyde the Glide Drexler. How about that for a twosome?
Chicago with the ball. Jordan, high post. He's against Drexler. And here's Portland. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Porter kicks to Drexler. Pass to Kersey. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Mike, the '84 draft is rehashed and looked at from every way, but it is scary to think, isn't it, about that guard combination in Portland had they drafted Michael Jordan.
Well, the West had so many strong centers back then, you can't blame Portland for taking a big. But it would have been a lot of fun, Kev, to see MJ and Drexler team up.
A couple of future Hall of Famers. Ryan is checked in for the Trailblazers. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. A wide open look for Drexler. They get it back. Robinson kicks to Bryant. Porter in the corner. Gets to the corner and buries it. Porter's got 10 points.
Just reflexive shooting by Porter. The ball comes his way and he knows exactly what to do with it.
Jordan deciding where to go with it. Lets it go from deep, and they will call over the back on the play.
I like the effort, but he went just a tad overboard with the physicality on that one.
Yeah, that's absolutely a fair call. So now he's lost the rebound and gotten a whistle. Not worth it in the end.
Takes a step back. Porter. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
And they double up Jordan. Outside Williams. Back to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Jordan against Drexler. Williams kicks to Armstrong. Pippen against Robinson. Pippen down low. Over Robinson. And again, no good by Chicago. Trailblazers trail by 20. He dishes it to Bryant. Outside, Drexler. Offline with his 3.
He's out there just forcing it. Terrible mindset to have with the way he shot so far.
It's stolen by Bryant. Inside. And the rejection by Pippen. To end the cold streak. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, Pippen gets the bucket and is going to shoot the and one. Excellent concentration there.
And the Bulls making a change here. Livingston's checked in. Danny Ainge is checked in for the Trailblazers. Pat comes in for Porter. Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
Hanson's checked in for Scottie Pippen. Stolen. On the wing, Ainge. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And Portland making a change here. Williams is checked in. He's off on the second. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Bulls. And the matchup between Jordan and Drexler, Mike, is not going how the Blazers wanted it to.
This could be a long series for Drexler. Jordan's not one to let up when he's got a guy on the ropes.
Yep. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Down low, Jordan with the steal. Here's Armstrong. Got it. Good job in the low post.
For a smaller play like BJ, that floater is a must. It bypasses the shot clock.
Here's Pat. He's covered by Armstrong. Outside Robinson. Pass to Pat. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Hanson.
You know, you got a feel for him. He just cannot seem to buy a bucket here.
Yeah, but he has to stop shooting. He's really hurting his team.
Here's Livingston. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Livingston's got his first bucket of the night. Here's Pat. The pass to Ainge. Here's Duckworth. Williams with the defensive effort. Chicago with the ball. Jordan outside. They set the screen. Inside, Livingston. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Pat. He's covered by Armstrong. Pat passes to Robinson. Shoots a fader. It's all in by the Bulls. Armstrong's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And they double up Jordan. Kicks it to Armstrong. Stolen by Ainge. And now Portland on the break. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And Ainge enjoys getting out in the open floor and capitalizing. Views these opportunities as easy buckets.
That free throw good from Ainge. And 1:01 left to play here in the third. Robinson against Jordan. To the middle. It's deflected. Outside Robinson. Yes, that goes in. Robinson's got his first bucket in this one.
Superb vision that time by Williams.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
A double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need this kind of aggressive play.
Jordan against Robinson. And here is Jordan. He's got 34. 4 on the clock. Here's Livingston. And the Bulls with another miss. It's Williams, high post. For the three. Abdelnaby, no good. Outside, Jordan. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense. Welcome back as we get set for the fourth quarter action here in Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Portland and Chicago both trying to jump out to an early lead in this series.
And guys, I don't think there's a better crowd in sports than this Bulls crowd. They can make it deafening in here.
Pippen kicks to Williams. Grant in the post. Robinson on him. And the dunk by Grant.
Look out. Grant attacking the rim like there's nothing the defense can do about it.
Here is Porter. And when you've got a crowd this enthusiastic, Clark, and a player as exciting as Michael Jordan, that is a pretty potent combination.
Combustible is a word that comes to mind. Really a match made in heaven. I mean, MJ feeds off of that energy of the crowd. And when he needs a boost, they give it to him. And vice versa.
Jordan is out there at B.J. Armstrong. Then it's Pippen. Then it's Williams. And it's Grant in at the 4 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Bryant can't get it to go. Here's Pippen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Points, assists, rebounds, defense. Scottie Pippen gives your team all of that. Every team in the league wants a guy like him.
That free throw, no good. And Jordan's three-point output has been a huge story once again here tonight.
And that's not usually where he makes his mark. If he continues to pour it in from long range in the next few games, the Blazers will have their hands full.
Absolutely. Here's Watley. Guarded by Paxson. Passes to Abdelnaby. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Jordan the pass to King, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Fantastic job getting this kind of a look at the rim. King flushes it home whenever he can.
Pass to Abdelnaby. Here's Watley. Dishes it to Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. Robinson kicks to Drexler. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Jordan is doubled. Left side, Pippen. King outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Paxson. The Trailblazers pull it in. Robinson's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And for all the talk of the Blazers' tendency to self-destruct late in games, this is a team with plenty of playoff experience.
Cartwright's checked in for Chicago. It's Robinson high post. Pippen on him. Pass to Duckworth. Shoots over Cartwright. Bank shot. No good. And you talk about the Blazers' playoff experience, Clark. It's up and down the bench.
You're right, Kevin. It's not just the core guys. I mean, they've got players like Ainge, Cooper, Buck Williams. I mean, these guys are veterans with years of postseason games under their belts.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Not sure who he was looking for there. I know the third row definitely wasn't expecting a pass.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And finished off by Drexler.
The athleticism of Drexler, leaping high off the court and playing above the defense.
Cartwright with a screen on Drexler. Jordan drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jordan's got 36.
You know, given their lead, wasn't sure if they'd come out with energy in this third quarter, but there's the answer for you right there.
This is what the great ones do, not allowing the opposition to gain any hope in a comeback.
Watley misses. And, Coach, something you appreciate, the ball distribution has been terrific in this one.
Yeah, they've showed how efficient their offense can be when they're this unselfish.
Pippen down low. Guarded by Robinson. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
No matter what happens in this game, you know, the Bulls will have a tough task ahead. The Blazers have won 14 straight playoff games at home.
And it's Drexler missing.
Well, we've seen him make this shot often with no defensive coverage. He's got to be kicking himself he didn't make that one.
And they double up Jordan.
Looks like a foul out of frustration right there.
Yeah, that's not a good foul. Just letting his emotions run a little wild.
On defense, the Trailblazers. Jordan kicks to Pippen. Buck Williams with the rebound. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. And Mike, the Blazers' playoff winning streak in Portland dates back to last season.
Yeah, they haven't lost a home playoff game through the first 3 rounds this season. So the Bulls better take care of business before the series goes back to Portland.
And Pippen gets it to go.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Robinson left side. Outside, Drexler to the inside. Williams trying to break free. Duckworth's shot is off. They're running away with this one right now.
Now they're just seeing how big they can make this lead.
And they double up Jordan. Here's King. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. King's got 5 points now this quarter.
The big man, King, showing some quickness with the shot there.
They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. Portland again missing. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. On the pass to Cartwright. Now Jordan. Cartwright with a screen on Drexler. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 38 points.
How do you defend the pick and roll when it's MJ running it? No, seriously, I'm asking how.
Here's Watley. Pass to Duckworth. Over Cartwright. Duckworth's shot is off.
That shot was too good to pass on, but he just couldn't get it totally dialed in.
Jordan against Drexler. Jordan the pass to Cartwright. Back to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Over Drexler. Paxson outside. No good from outside. And it's Drexler with the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. And the basket is good.
Good work on the interior. Drexler recognizing how to cash in from this area.
Like they've captured an impressive lead.
Oh, yeah, they're in the driver's seat right now, Kev.
Both hands on the wheel. Drexler against Jordan. Pippen sets a screen for Jordan. Pass to Paxson. Shoots a 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Williams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Outside Robinson. Here's Watley, guarded by Paxson. Robinson a screen on Paxson. Drexler outside. The tray. And it's King with the rebound. King's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Pretty good display of strength by Jordan there. Absorbed the contact and still able to nail the shot.
Chicago making some changes. Livingston's checked in for Cartwright. Hansen comes in for Scottie Pippen. Armstrong subbed in for Paxson. Here's Watley to the right side. Outside Bryant. Ainge against Jordan. 5 to shoot. Ainge the pass to Abdelnaby. Sinks the 15-footer. Abdelnaby's got 6 points in the quarter. 1:21 left in the game. And here's Jordan outside. He's off on that one. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Here's Pack. He's covered by Armstrong. Here's Abdelnaby. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And it's got to be frustrating that they're finally starting to play like this, being this one is basically done.
Well, hopefully they can take this energy into the next one, because I don't see them coming away with the victory tonight.
Armstrong gets the bucket.
While he might have a slight frame, Armstrong can take a bump and still finish.
Here's Pat. He's covered by Armstrong. To the paint, King with the steal. Ainge against Armstrong. It's rebounded by Abdelnaby. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Pack. Chicago grabs the miss. On the wing, Jordan. Pass to Hansen. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Here's Watley. And with this victory, the Bulls stand just 3 wins away, Mike Fratello, from their 2nd consecutive title.
And it looks like
Michael changed the game because everyone tried to do the things that he did. He would drive down, dunk on people with their tongue wagging and all that stuff. What he became, the evolution, it was like, wow. When you have a guy with the kind of notoriety, the kind of popularity that Michael has, it's good for the whole entire league. You know, y'all keep calling it the double nickel game. He dropped 55, and he made a move to get to the free throw line, and I thought he was going up for the shot, and I go to try to block the shot. He dishes it off to Bill Winnington. He dunks it. That game was the coming out party for him. He showed the league, the world, that he was still great, and he went on to win 3 more championships. According to him, he retired for 2 years to give the rest of us an opportunity to try to win the title. And according to him, I didn't take advantage of it, so he had to come back to show the world that he's the man.
The great city of New York is our host today as we settle in for the action here in the home of the Knicks. Good evening, everyone. With Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello, this is Kevin Harlan. On our sidelines tonight reporting, David Aldridge. We've got a major game on the road tonight for the Bulls. Mike, they're taking on their Eastern Conference rivals, the New York Knicks.
And it's Michael Jordan who really has his work cut out for him in this one. Only his 5th game back since his big return.
Here we go.
And he has to take on a very physical and intimidating Knicks squad.
I think this game cannot get enough build-up. It's going to be a beauty. Clark, let's widen the lens and look at the bigger picture. This game has potential conference implications.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. For both teams, this game is a twofer. So a chance here for either team to protect or improve where they are in the standings. And because of that, and just the fact that these teams are so competitive, it's going to be a hard-fought, entertaining game.
Going over the starting lineups for the Bulls, it's B.J. Armstrong at the point. Then the dynamic duo of Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Then it's Tony Kukoc at the 4. Down low, they've got Will Perdue. For the Knicks, they'll start off with Derek Harper and John Starks in the backcourt, with Anthony Bonner and Charles Oakley at the 3 and 4. And at center, Patrick Ewing.
It's going to be interesting to see how Jordan takes on this Knicks team. Will he try to outsmart New York, or is he ready to go toe-to-toe?
Armstrong. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Clark, big challenges historically have a way of bringing out the best in Michael Jordan.
And, Kevin, I think that's exactly why this is a game people have circled on the schedule for a while. This atmosphere, taking on a rival on their home court, that gets the competitive juices of Michael Jordan stoked up.
Yep, that's what drives him. You're right.
For him, that's an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see that. Things had been going a little bumpy for the Knicks this season, but ever since New Year's Day, they've been playing great basketball and look pretty intimidating out there.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, Mike. Their record since the new year, a very impressive 31-11. I think that sends a clear message to other teams around the league that we're here and they have real playoff aspirations and potential.
Such a savvy distributor. Jordan's court awareness and understanding for when his guys are open is impressive.
And there's the pass to Ewing. That shot, no good. And it's Chicago the other way. Perdue against Starks. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Perdue is so assertive inside. Even with contact, he finds ways to score.
Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
And Jordan renewing old acquaintances. And for more on that, let's bring in David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. When Jordan left the NBA, few guys could guard him as well one-on-one as John Starks. Part of Starks' success was that he was able to hand-check Jordan effectively. But now with the rules changes to hand-checking, Starks will have to find a different approach. We'll see if he can adapt and and come up with similar results. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, one of the interesting stories, David, thank you. And we know Jordan, Mike, has only been back a handful of games. One of those interesting stories, will Starks be just as effective tonight as he was when Jordan was playing years ago?
Well, there are lots of factors beyond just the rule change. Starks is just as out of practice guarding Jordan as Jordan is being guarded. I don't think they guarded you on the baseball field. So it's hard to say.
Yeah, it's going to be fascinating to watch. Hey, Clark, something we're going to be watching closely. John Starks in his defensive effort right now against Michael Jordan.
Kevin, that is a ginormous task, but one that Starks doesn't back away from, and I think he's up to the challenge. He knows how to be a pest and make it difficult for Michael Jordan and limit. MJ's effectiveness on the offensive end.
It is going to be must-see basketball.
Yes, sir.
Now Harper, following the three-point attempt by Michael Jordan. That one goes. Count it.
Just 2 days ago, Jordan hit a buzzer beater to steal a win off the Atlanta Hawks. Not bad for only your fourth game back in the NBA.
You know, he also, Mike, was the leading scorer in that game as well, racking up 32 points. Chicago fans were very glad to see him show up like that in the clutch.
Now, here's Jordan. Kicks to Armstrong. Back to Jordan. Purdue the screen. Clock at 6. 20 feet out. They get the rebound. And slam dunk by Purdue.
Gotta keep Purdue off the boards. He will burn you when you don't box him out.
Here's Harper. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Ewing left side. Over Kukoc. And the Knicks miss again. Bulls leading by 6. Pass to Armstrong. Harper with the steal. And now Ewing pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
You expect to get 2 points there. A little unlucky for them.
Jordan passes to Purdue. Over Oakley. Oakley living up to his reputation. A hard foul that time.
And at 7 feet, 240 pounds, you can count on Purdue to set good, hard screens and thusly free up his teammates to create on offense.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. You talk about a hostile crowd, Coach. These Knicks fans are going to be very vocal, it seems, all game long.
It's part of what makes Knicks home games so intimidating. Just being in this building can give teams nerves. And it could be a factor for the Bulls in this one if they let the crowd get under their skin.
Yep. Now, here is Oakley. Scottie Pippen unable to get his shot to go. Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Ewing. Knicks trail by 6. Oakley misses. Now the Bulls with it. And here's Armstrong. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And you see Jordan wearing number 45 out there. The same number he was wearing on the baseball diamond. Not his usual 23.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, if he wanted to be 23 again, he'd have to pull it down from the rafters back home. He retired, so they retired his jersey. But it's still a little weird to see him wearing 45.
Smith checked in for Oakland. Longley's checked in for the Bulls. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Pippen dishes to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Here's Pippen. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Ewing with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Ewing the pass to Starks. Nothing falling for Starks in this one. His slump continues. Good on the shot. Jordan's got 8 points.
Hey, the defense has the right idea there, but Jordan has the skills to overcome the contact.
Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
John Starks on the wing. Guarded by Jordan. Here's Starks. That 3 off the mark.
You know, his scoring has just been AWOL this quarter.
I'm not sure what the issue is, but his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
Big expectations for Michael Jordan tonight, Coach, especially on the offensive end of things.
Yeah, people are hoping his explosiveness returns. They want to see the guy who can drop 40-plus points in a night like it's nothing.
Hubert Davis is checked in for John Starks. On defense, the Bulls leading by 12. Smith in the post, guarded by Kukoc, and it's Smith missing. And Chicago has possession. Jordan outside. From past the arc. Jordan with another miss. And Ewing has got the ball here for the Knicks. Davis gets a wide open look. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Davis against Jordan, and they double up Jordan. He gets that one. And the Bulls lead by 14.
Dominant move by Longley in the paint, putting all of his size to work.
Harper against Armstrong. Pass to Davis. Fires the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Something we expect to see Chicago doing in this one, Clark, is trying to stop Starks from sinking three-pointers.
Yeah, because if he gets going from behind the arc and finds a rhythm, that could mean real trouble for the Bulls. So I think they'll try to run him off the line and keep him from knocking down threes all game long.
That'll be a chase to watch. And the Knicks with possession here. Following the three-point attempt by Michael Jordan.
Hard to shoot over 7'2". Longley getting all of that one.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Jordan outside. It's good, and it's his sixth make against 11 attempts.
They've been the aggressors right from the start, asserting themselves from the very beginning.
Yeah, they're setting the tone, and they're doing it on both ends of the floor.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
What confidence from Ewing. Loves taking the mid-range J when it's given to him.
Jordan looking around. Outside for Pippen. 1 second left. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
He was doing whatever he wanted to out there. I love how he closed out this quarter.
The D looking helpless to stop him. He's running all over them.
Michael Jordan. Welcome back, everyone, to New York City, where the Chicago Bulls are taking on the New York Knicks. And our second quarter is getting going here. Chicago leading by 14. Well, Clark, in the first quarter, Starks didn't seem to give Michael Jordan too much trouble.
No, he certainly didn't, Kevin, and that's a credit to Michael Jordan. I think Starks didn't expect Jordan to be as sharp as he was. He's going to have to turn it up defensively if he's going to disrupt MJ.
Really amp it up, you're right. We've got Davis. Ewing is out there with Smith. Then it's Anthony, and it's Bonner in at the 3 spot. They're the group New York will start the second with. Here's Pippen. Kicks it out to Jordan. Outside Pippen. Back to Longley. The 17-footer. A shot by Jordan, no good.
I don't think you can ask for a better look, just not the result they were looking for.
Yeah, he's got to put that miss behind him and continue to fire away when he gets that kind of a look.
Now, here's Ewing. Passes it to Bonner. 6 to shoot. The pass to Davis. And a miss there on the triple.
Defense got all kinds of fortunate right there. Usually he takes full advantage of that situation.
I'm sure he'll take another shot at it if they keep giving him openings.
One thing that hasn't suffered with Jordan since his leave of absence is efficiency from the free throw line. He enters this game having only missed 5 of about 30 total attempts. That's pretty good.
Jordan's free throw shooting has always been a hallmark of his game, averaging around 84% on shots from the stripe. That muscle memory clearly serving him well.
Spreading it like butter.
Clark, you could not cook it up any better than that.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Knicks trail by 16. Ewing finds Smith. New York moving the ball around. That's tipped. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. John Starks checked in for New York. Outside Anthony. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. And the basket by Starks.
A capable shooter from outside. When Starks sees these shots open up, he doesn't pass them up.
Michael Jordan on the wing, covered by Starks. Jordan against Starks. Kukoc, a screen on Starks. Jordan, the pass to Kukoc, over Smith. Here's Longley. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Boy, tremendous advantage on the offensive boards for Longley there. Easy putback for him.
The atmosphere in this building right now is fantastic as we go into the second quarter. This New York crowd is making noise and letting their Knicks know they've got their back.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
And Chicago has possession, following the score by New York.
And he needs to simplify things on offense. He's settling for too many outside shots, and it's hurting his team.
Ewing outside. Here's Anthony. Good, and it's Ewing with the assist that time. The energy of these New York home games, Clark, it is one of a kind.
Well, it's a special place. The fans really know the game and love it. And this is what basketball is all about to me. 2 great teams going at it while the fans are being heard loud and clear.
Yep, they know the game so well. You're so right. That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Anthony kicks to Starks. Bonner passes to Anthony. From outside, off the mark.
And you can bet he's going to keep taking these shots. Even though he missed there, that's not going to shake his confidence.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge. David, what do you have?
Thanks, Kevin. Now, since Jordan's big return, Chicago is just 2-2. From what I'm overhearing in the huddle, they think this could be a big night. Guys?
Wouldn't that be something, David? Thanks for that. Mike, sounds like the Bulls have a lot of good energy right now.
A win here would certainly be a statement. It would also help show people that MJ is back. And that these Bulls mean business.
Big time, you're right. The blocking foul is called as the shot goes down.
From any spot on the floor, including in tight, Pippen can hurt you.
The Knicks making a switch here. Oakley's checked in. Then for the Bulls, Purdue is checked in for Longley. And it's Blunt in for Kukoc.
You know, looking at this Knicks team, this is the first time they've really been at full strength this season. Injuries really took its toll on them.
Now here's Anthony. Sinks the triple. Anthony's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Love the energy on his drive. The defense didn't expect that coming from him.
Jordan outside. Pass to Blunt. Shoots. Purdue, no luck. Coach, now that injuries are hopefully behind them, is it smooth sailing for these Knicks?
Well, now they have to get used to the